Drugs are not the only addiction of the 21st century. As technology improves, it has also created avenues for new dependencies to arise. At the Vatican, dozens of experts have exposed the wounds left by gambling and other addictions. Noriko Tanaka explains that in Japan, gambling is very difficult to combat because families rarely reach out to specialists. There is shame associated with acknowledging the downfalls of a family member. The expert says that in her country, gambling addiction affects 3.6% of the population.
Japan has very loose regulations when it comes to gambling. The Japanese government has not made any real steps in addressing gambling addiction in the country. This is a disease that makes people hate themselves and feel deeply ashamed.
The other big question the Vatican Congress confronted was the dependency of internet porn. For over 20 years, Peter Klepenis has been studying how the technological revolution has impacted people's sexual behavior.
Well, we're now finding that it is an addictive substance, and this is coming from the neuroscience community where they've compared brain scans from drug addicts with sex addicts, and they're both identical. Well, there was actually a study done 2 years ago on that, and what we found is that over 50% of men in the United States look at pornography at least once a month. About 40% actually look at it several times a week. So this is a major problem in our country. And it's not just a men's issue anymore. Women are viewing pornography at much greater rates. We know that 1/3 of all visitors to pornographic websites are women.
Behind these addictions hides a giant business. According to Klepenis, pornography produces $100 billion a year worldwide. The business of gambling makes much more. According to the consulting firm H2 Gambling Capital, gambling moved about $196.2 billion in 2017 in the United States alone.